If you're so convinced that I'm a false teacher, then fine, find me the Jews in the Garden of Eden. Because according to the Bible itself in 1 John 3:4, sin is the transgression of the law. If Adam and Eve weren't keeping the Sabbath, they would have been kicked out for that, not for eating the fruit. If the Sabbath was just for the Jews, because that's what you're really claiming here, if the Sabbath was just for the Jews, show me the Jews in Eden. If the Sabbath was just for the Jews, then tell me why Isaiah 56 promises blessings on the Gentiles who keep the Sabbath. If the Sabbath was just for the Jews, tell me why Isaiah 66 says the Sabbath will be kept in heaven. Or let me ask you this, do you believe that only Jews will be saved? If the Sabbath was just for the Jews, tell me why Jesus commanded the Sabbath continue to be kept in Matthew 24:20, prophesying an event that happened well after Calvary when the church was a mixture of both Jew and Gentile. If the Sabbath is just for the Jews, tell me why the first angel's message of Revelation 14:6 and 7 quotes from the Sabbath commandment and says it is the everlasting gospel for every tribe, every kindred, every tongue, every people. Or does every somehow mean only the Jews? And one more for good measure. If the Sabbath is just for the Jews, why does the book of Acts record Gentiles asking the apostles to preach to them the following Sabbath and not on any other day of the week? The simple fact of the matter is that the Sabbath is not just for the Jews. The law is not just for the Jews. But if you truly think it is, comment down below. Show me the Bible verse that says that God created the Sabbath in the beginning, but only reserved it for the Jews 2,000 years later on.